Hello everyone. So, patch notes is going on currently as we speak, so I'm gonna go over it. We have a new god, which is Lancelot. You know what's crazy to me? How they added Lancelot in this game before Odysseus. Like, that's absolutely absurd to me. They have not added Odysseus yet. But that's besides the point. I'm not gonna go over the god. I normally don't because it's a lot harder to talk about how gods work. He has like 7 abilities. What the fuck? Alright, I'm just gonna let this rock. Let's see. Skins? Any cool ones? You just look like um Achilles. This is just like Achilles. This is a Mizkif skin. Oh my god, it actually is. Holy shit. Why? Does Mizkif play Smite? I don't know. Maybe he does. Dark Angel AMC. Why does he look so seductive? I know why you look seductive. That's kind of like what you do. Okay, this Medusa skin looks kind of tough. I'd like to see what it looks like in game. Okay, basic King Arthur skin, but not bad. Okay, we have literally the exact same skin, but instead of the Morgan, it's Morgan Le Fay. What is this? Burger Time Zing Shin? What is this shit? I want this. This looked cool. I want to see what this looks like in game. Slash Kuzumbo. I guess it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. I haven't kept up with a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff. So I don't even know what that is even supposed to be. Okay. It's a cool little one. Bok Bok Horus, that's tough. Combo Breaker Terra. This might look cool in game. And then Hardwired Heimdall. All the robot skins look the same to me. Just on different skins. So this comes out on... This patch notes will come out on June 14th. That's next week. Okay. So... I guess we'll see. These are quality of life changes. Matchmaking. Server quality. Yeah, please. We need better servers. Honestly. Servers suck. Smite Knight. Okay. Classic Conquest. Alright, then Corrupted Arena. Classic Conquest. 5v5 Season 9 Conquest. So you get like Smite Knight cosmetic chest. I guess it's what certain things come in it. Okay, whatever. Will it actually work? I mean, nobody should ever use this ever in their life, but will it actually work? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Balance. Conquest. The Trench Bucket, or the Trebuchet. The Trench Bucket will stop scaling after 6 minutes. Okay. Movement speed increased. Okay. Cooldown between attacks. Okay. So it made it not get as tanky, but it can be a little more damaging and a little faster. That's fine. The chalice of offerings makes it so it's easier to pick up. Good, because sometimes I feel like I walk by it and then it doesn't pick it up, which is weird. Can be picked up by both teams. Thank you. That's annoying when people just walk in your shit and steal it, and you can't do nothing about it. And then now grants 5% mana and 5% movement speed. That's a good way to give you, or 15% movement speed. That's a good way for junglers or supports, mainly probably supports, who kind of like roam the jungle, give them a reason to actually punch it. I really like getting the offerings. I think that's a really smart idea, especially the 50% movement speed for 10 seconds. That's kind of crazy. So you'll be able to gank like really fast and come into the lane and have this little burst of movement speed that's hard for you to pretty much be stopped unless you get stunned. Wow, they're doing this even more. Holy shit. More penetration with less base power. More penetration with more power. More penetration with more power. Alright, fuck you trying to dive anything. Fuck you. 3 damage. That's kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Golden Blade is going to 150 more. I mean, this item is already super cheap to begin with, so it's not gonna. I don't think it really matters all that much. People are still gonna build this item. It's not gonna stop people from building it, but it will make it a little easier for it, like, to kind of deal with it because they're not getting it online as quickly. But in most scenarios, you're still gonna get it up in time anyway. Are they nerfing this again? Okay, no, they're increasing it. Okay, they're buffing this. So they just nerfed this, and they're buffing it. Okay, I guess because they nerfed the stacks of it, so they're trying to make the base of it better. Eh. New passive? Oh, in addition to its current passive. Okay. Plus 10 bonus ability true damage to minions in jungle camps. Holy shit. That's so fucking cool. Because, god damn it, as a mid laner, it is so frustrating to kill them. So frustrating to kill the buff sometimes. Especially if you have a really not very good jungle. But that's actually really nice. And this is going to be helpful for, like, playing mages in solo lane. Especially this one, because I don't think you'll buy Conduit Gem in solo. But for this one, yeah, you will. And this is good, too, because it's the same thing, just with how the passive works. So, that's fine. Heavy Mace up by 5 damage? Warrior's Bane up by 5 damage? I mean, that makes sense. That's weird. I wonder why they're buffing the damage. I mean, it's only 5, but... I don't know. Are assassins not really hitting as hard as they used to? I haven't really noticed. Well, now that I think about it, I think assassins have been getting shit on when me and Will been playing ranked, so I guess they're trying to buff their damage a bit more. Titan's Bane, nobody ever uses this item, and this item I feel like is so good. Same thing with the Ob Shard. I think this being 10 more damage, I think Titan's Bane, people need to start using it more. I think that this will do very well for it. Increased power scaling of the passive. It's going to take a little harder. It's good for people like Bastet and stuff with even more tick added onto it. But like for hunter builds that build into Crusher before, it's not really gonna matter all that much. And even if they, I don't even think hunters build Crusher anymore. It's the crit build people are doing. Yamoha. I love Yamoja, but I hate Yamoja. I love playing her, but then I also hate playing her. I haven't posted any Yamoja videos in years. Or in, like, when did she come out? Like 2 years ago? I was posting a lot of her when she came out. Decreased ring duration from 6 seconds to 3 seconds. Oh my god, who has been destroyed? You good, bro? Yeah, you're falling. Who's destroying with Riptide? Somebody is ruining the other team's lives with Riptide. And then the initial slow from 90 to 60. Damn, bro. Those are big nerfs. To the slows, at least. Especially this only lasting for 3 seconds. That's crazy. Baron Somni. Decrease the missing health heal aspect from this ability from 10 to 5. So this is a nerf? A nerf. Okay. It's a nerf. I haven't seen anybody use Baron, and that's crazy because Baron is like one of my favorite characters. I feel like whenever I use Baron, all people do is bitch. So it's crazy to me to think that he's been skyrocketing in solo meta. But I've played a decent amount, but not that much. So maybe that's why my hair is being weird. Jingwei, she has been popping off, and they only took 10 off her too. Oof. Rat? I fuck with rat buffs. I think that this is so good. The scaling. I don't know why this item or this ability didn't scale originally, especially because of how the different acorns work. I think it would have been really cool to have different cooldowns for which nut you picked. Now that's probably a little too intricate for a lot of people to actually remember, but I think that would be fun and it would be more balanced because I think with 12 seconds on the one that stuns really easily is going to be very fucking annoying. Same with 12 seconds, you know, including cooldown, whichever one you get. If you get 40% cooldown, I think it brings it down to at least 8 seconds almost. 8 seconds, somewhere around there. Being able to use the heal or the stun every like 8 seconds. That's a lot. That's kind of crazy. The other two I don't think will be that bad. For the other nuts, because I don't think the other nuts really affect the 3 that much. But that would be annoying for those 2 specific acorns. The stun one that makes you wider spread, and then the one that makes you heal. And then through the Cosmos, getting a little bit more damage, I think is fine. 20% is really good, because it's an ultimate. An ultimate should hit hard. It shouldn't feel underwhelming. Robin. Increase shield? My Robin support do be going stupid. These aren't much buffs for it, for the support, but hey, that should go be fun though. Yeah, needs another burst assassin. Yeah, no. How about you just never converted him into an assassin to begin with and kept him as a fucking warrior? Besides the point. Odin. Pulse damage increased. And then that throw is also increased. That's actually a big increase. It's slow, but the max is 40. And then this is 5. So you hit for each hit, it's 15 on top of that, plus 40. It's 55 altogether, which on a tank is actually a lot. And then especially if you build a little bit of damage, it will do a good amount of damage, like a good amount of damage. That's good. Odin is always a weird, I don't like this. Leader needs some help. Like, bro, Odin is in the meta, and he's out of the meta. And he's in the meta, and he's out of the meta. Because he's in the meta because he's overpowered, and you nerf him, and then you just, he's out of the meta for like a couple months, and then you bring him back in because he's like, he needs more help. What about Anubis? What about a Plush? These characters have not existed. Fucking hate it. Oh no. Not Freya, bro. Freya's fine. Freya is fine. Freya's the one character in this game you just don't touch. Yeah, don't touch. You have to adjust her based on items, because her kit itself is balanced enough. Oh, I'm so scared to see what the fuck's about to happen here. Is that 15 per damage on her too? Bro. This character already in the current position she's in, with the current magical ADC items that exist, already can single-handedly carry late game. Now, there's not very many people using Freya because she's a very specific god with a very specific type of player base. So not everyone's going to be able to use her. But the players who know how to use her very well and dominate every game. Now, these players that already use her and pretty much win every single game are now going to use her and shit on people every single game again. And maybe give better people or other people who don't normally play the god to play it. But Freya's not a character you want in the meta. It's not. It's a character that you want to have a niche pick for some people who just like Freya. Freya's a character that you just leave alone and let her do her thing. I know I just talked shit earlier about Anubis and a plush not getting any love and their dog shit, but they're characters that no matter even if you have your niche with those characters, they suck most of the time anyway, and they're super easy to kill. Freya, on the other hand, is not. Freya has a move that throws you in the air and stops you from doing anything. She also has a move that launches herself up in the air, which means you can't do anything to her, while she's raining a lot of damage on you. A lot of damage on you. And then on top of the fact she has a slow, which is this move, that they just buffed, that just beats you to a fucking pulp. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. And her one has additional damage on it. And they added more damage to the two, which means you can count the one and the two, it's gonna be even more damage. And it already does a lot. Fucking don't understand, bro. Oh, you're buffing and nerfing the wrong things. This is not it. If you wanted to buff a magical ADC, it was Kronos. Kronos fucking sucks right now. Kronos is some dookie butt right now. He sucks. Neighbors are loud today. This is the last. Okay, this is the last one. Holy shit, I am so sad. Okay. The Master of the Tao. Decrease the time it takes to gain from 15 seconds to 8 seconds. I mean, like, I've played him. He definitely has a bit of underwhelming situations to him, but I think it's just because he's like really focused on cooldown. This is Tao Cultivate. I don't know what ability this is. What ability is this? I'm not live or anything, so I'm talking to myself. I don't know what ability this is, but whatever ability this is, this will definitely help. Because again, he relies on cooldown to kind of build his passive, and then like use his passive properly, and he can continue to get his passive. This is really good, but it was 15 before, and then bringing it down to 8, I feel like is a very odd pick. Like I would say like 15 to like 10, but like 15 to 8. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying this is a bad buff at all, but it's just odd. Like why 8? Maybe they tried 10 and it just didn't feel as good, and then maybe if they did 5 it was too much, so 8 was like right in the middle. Either way, that seems like it's about it. Again, I think these patch notes will be fine for the most part. I think these changes are probably the best so far. This is really nice and very helpful to mages. They're just destroying Yemoja. God, Yemoja has gotten so much hate, bro. That character is so good and so fun, but then they just keep on nerfing her and nerfing her and nerfing her. I don't think she's got like a single buff since her. Oh no, she's definitely got a buff since her release, but it definitely does not feel like it. Yeah, I think they could have done a little more to Jingwei. I think specifically this is a little weird, but I think it's fine. This is great. I like this a lot. This is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely absurd and should not exist. And this is fine. So, this is not a bad patch notes. The ability or the item nerfs or buffs and nerfs or whatever. This one's the best one, and all the other ones are fine. I think this is odd, but it is what it is. The tower changes and the trench bucket changes with the chalices. I think this is also really good, but I think this patch is fine. I think the Freya nerf or the Freya buff is probably the most absurd thing. And then we also will have Lancelot this patch. So, again, I haven't seen anything on Lancelot, so I might check him out after I do this. Like, he has, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 abilities. I'm assuming one of them is his passive, and then the other one is probably his ultimate. His ultimate probably does all this weird shit. But, yeah. Very odd. We'll see how he is. I would assume he's a warrior. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See y'all later.